Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
I heard there's about to be a rematch. Everybody been waiting for. I heard there's about to be a rematch.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Hey, man, I heard there's about to be a rematch, man. I heard that the rematch is about to be Javonte Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach early as June the 21st. That is what I'm hearing. Early as June the 21st, guys. Man, let's talk about it. Tell me what's your thoughts of this topic. Man, listen, I'm hearing that there's a legitimate chance that we're going to get it as soon as June the 21st. And the reason why I say that, I heard a lot of the rumblings through all the top echelon executives, ESPN, and other top tier people, man. So I'm hearing that June 21st is the aim date for the rematch, and I'm also hearing that the fight won't take place in New York. I'm hearing that the fight will take place in in Vegas. So I am hearing that's where the fight is going to take place. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, then hey man, let's talk about it right after the intro. Soon as this thing stop messing up, but we won't even play the intro long. How about that? Because it is messing up. But anyway, we ain't even gonna play the intro because yeah, it's messing up. So anyway, Javonte Tank Davis, I'm hearing that they might fight as early as June the 21st. Now you remember when Javonte Davis said at the press conference, what did Javonte Davis say at the press conference? Don't worry, I will wait. My boy Tank said, yeah, man, it's looking like my 3-fight deal is going to be pushed to a 4-fight deal, right? And he said that he's willing to give Lamont the rematch, right? He said he said that he'll give Lamont the rematch. That's what Tank said. He said he'll give Lamont the rematch, but the only thing that he said about the rematch was like, it'll happen later than a year. Now they're saying that the rematch will happen as early as June the 21st. That is what I'm hearing, man. So those of y'all that are watching, man, don't be afraid to hit that like button, comment, and we can talk about it, man. I'm talking to everybody tonight. So make sure y'all get that make sure y'all hit that comment section. DT in a house. My boy say Tank need as much time as he can to get to train this time. Mr. Yashi says hi. What up, Mr. Yashi? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, Mr. Hashi, man. We hitting everybody comment, man. So you comment, yeet. Yes, sir. What's up? He says, hi. What up? What up? What up? Yo, DT, I do agree with you, man. Tank need as much time to train. I do agree with you, my brother. I feel like Tank Tank does need time to train. My boy Mr. Yashi says, what's your favorite food, man? I don't really have a favorite food, my brother. Vegetables. But anyway, back to the topic, man. Hold on. Hey, man, we ain't playing nothing, bro. Hey, hit that subscribe button, yeet, or send a super chat. Yeet, hit the subscribe button or send a super chat. We will appreciate that. Send a super chat, yeet, and I got all your comments, man. Send a $10 super chat, and I got all your comments. My boy say, LD, you never played Mario? No, bro. You know what? I did play Mario growing up, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I think everybody played Mario. I think Mario was a legitimate game that everybody played. My boy Eric Bennett says, how you doing today? I just want to know how everyone is doing. Oh, how everyone is doing. Okay, yeah, Eric, everybody doing good, man. Shout out to my boy Eric. Warlock boxing in a house.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
That's Mr. Yoshi. Yo. Okay, yeah, okay, got you, man. Shout out to Warlock Boxing, man. But yeah, man. So I'm hearing. So just to get to the back to the topic, man. He says I yeet so many times. Okay, man. Hit the subscribe button, yeet, or hit the super chat button. But yeah, man. So to get back to the topic, I apologize, guys. The comments was coming in, and I like to get to everybody comment over here at the channel, man. So those of you that goes back and watch the videos, make sure you guys hop on and subscribe, and you too can get rich, comment, and join the debate. But anyway, June the 21st is what I'm hearing, that the Tank Davis and Lamont Roach fight is going to happen. Okay. And so June the 21st, which is I think that's really big, because you remember Tank said he'll fight him, but he won't fight him right away. Y'all remember that? During the press conference, he said he'll fight him, but he said he won't fight him right away. That's what he said. He said, I'll fight him, but more so not right away. You know what I mean? So for him to want to fight him right away as early as June the 21st, I think that's big. I think that speaks volume. I think one thing though we got to give kudos to is we got to give kudos to ourselves, right? We got to give kudos to ourselves, and we got to give kudos to the rest of the world, the fans who stood on business and told Tank, like, yo, no, bro. A lot of people were saying, Tank, oh, you lost that fight because of the knee, because of the knee, because of the knee. But also, Tank, we needed Tank to give us this rematch early. We don't want it next year, right? Because what if, we don't want it next year. We wanted it this year, right? We wanted to see the business happen this year. Give us the fight this year. And shout out to Tank now, man. They sold out records at the Barclays, the second highest grossing event or something like that. Let me make sure I get that on here for you. Make sure. So it was the highest attended and second highest gross event in the Barclays Center history. So kudos to them. I would expect for them to go back and do it again, but that's something I would have expected them to go back and do it again, but unfortunately they're not doing it again. So I would definitely think that they would do it again at the Barclays Center, but again, they're not doing it at the Barclays Center this time around. They plan on doing it in Vegas, and so you can't really be mad at that. I think Vegas will be a better opportunity. A lot of people will be there. The tickets will be extremely higher this time around, because if you want to pretty much want to watch the rematch, they're gonna uptick the charge. My boy say thank Tank for us not getting Tank versus Shakur 2025. You know what? So what do you rather see, DT? Do you rather see Shakur versus Tank 2025, or do you rather see Lamont Roach versus Tank? Like, I feel like that's the bigger fight, because we actually saw, you know what I'm saying? We actually saw that fight, right? We actually saw how close Lamont Roach came to beating Tank, right? No, or in some ways, people say that Lamont Roach won that particular fight. So I really feel like Lamont Roach versus Tank Davis is the bigger fight. That's just my opinion. Like, I really feel like Lamont Roach versus Tank is the bigger fight versus Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. I don't think that's the bigger fight. My boy DT say, if they sold out one location, got to move to a bigger location, right? You got to move to a bigger location and uptick the sales, right? And so, yeah, man. So, here it is right here. I'm going to actually present it to y'all. That way y'all can see, image file. Here it is right here. So here it is right here, guys. It's, the highest attended. Let me get this off the screen for y'all, so y'all can see. There you go. It says the highest attended and second highest grossing event in Barclays history. So that is what that was, man. So they definitely did that, man. Look, the highest grossing event and the second highest event in Barclays history. Lamont Roach and Tank Davis did that. Shout out to them, man.
Likeable Dialogue.
Hey, and shout out to the PBC brand, because you remember when Turkey Al-She said, "Oh, $80, $80, you need a better production, bro." That was a set. Come on, a better production, bro. Come on, the highest attended, right? The second highest grossing event in Barclays history on what 3/1/25 Tank versus Roach. So Tank is able to put the butts in the seat. Don't talk about that, right? My boy DT says, has no choice, can't move forward till he closes that chapter with Roach. And but you know what? I see your comment, DT, but the thing is, I don't even think he was going to pursue that. If you remember, right? So if you remember, I want to say the fight was on that Saturday, that Monday or Tuesday, Tank Davis' team was reportedly trying to make a Lomachenko fight. So they wasn't worried. He was still going to go on about the business, but it was the people who wanted the rematch and who forced them to give us the rematch right away. It was the people, and they put enough pressure on Tank to want to get the rematch because people were saying, no, Lamont Roach got robbed. Lamont Roach got robbed. He won that fight. Tank took that knee. That should have been counted as a knockdown. Lamont Roach won that fight. And so that is what prompt them to say, nah, let's do the rematch right away. It's a bigger money business. PBC probably presented it to him again, and it is the bigger fight, man. He says, for the record, Barclays is less than 10 years old. It's not a Madison Square Garden or MGM. No, man. Yeah, man, definitely. I really feel like no, I agree with you, bro. Like I really feel like I actually had another picture on here I wanted to share. I don't know. It was where Lomachenko manager. I had another picture I wanted to share, but I don't see it.